Hey y'all, my name is Camille and welcome back to my palace. This is International Student Diaries episode 2, season 1, episode 2. Today is Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. Y'all, we made it to the new year. Alright y'all, so I want to catch y'all up on what's been going on. Obviously, I flew back, classes started, top of the year. When I got back here, the manager messaged me saying hey, we're gonna have to write up another contract for you, because they've been writing up many contracts for me, but it'd be a certain amount of days, this amount of money, you didn't have to pay that, and then another contract, certain amount of days, this amount of money. It was kind of getting annoying, and I have to be here for longer than the certain minutes that they're writing up. So I'm hey, can we do a longer contract? Can we at least extend it for some months, And they came back and was oh, I don't know, around April it begins to be peak season and all of that stuff. So I guess where they want to raise the prices because it's summertime and more people travel, I don't know, because they did that during Christmas or holiday season. So I'm kind of so then he messaged me back in and was oh, somebody booked this place already for March, so you got to be out by the end of February. And I'm just oh my goodness, finding housing here is so stressful, and my whole housing process since I've been here has been so stressful. So I really didn't want to have to deal with that again, but at the same time, maybe it's good that I do move and figure something else out. Where I'm at now, I love the area. It's a really nice area. And I kind of like this apartment studio too because it's kind of cozy, it's small, it's just for me. But there are some things that come with it that's more of a headache. For instance, as y'all just see me bring in a new cooktop, the other cooktop, only one of the burners worked. The stove, I say burners, I don't know what it's properly called or if that's what it's properly called, but the stove, only one of them worked. And only one of them has worked since I got here. But I ain't saying that. I be real chill. I just be yo, I'm grateful to have a roof over my head. So I ain't be saying that. I be real chill. But when it come with the owners and management here, they, so they be oh, it's Christmas, we raising the price, or these tiny extended contracts, and it's why when we can just do one long contract. And I think they be trying to battle on where they can get the most money from or something. So when I first agreed to come here and stay here, they were yeah, we could do it for 50 euros a day, blah blah blah. And then it was the first time we did the contract, it was 50 euros, cool. And then after that, because of the holiday season, they was oh, we're gonna have to go up. They went up insurance, a large amount. It's because it's holiday season, blah blah blah. So it's okay, I'm peeping, but okay. And then I come back, holiday season is done, and then they're still up, and they don't plan on lowering the price or anything. And he's I don't want to, I need the money, I guess, whatever. But it's listen, I'm not gonna be your Bank of America, and for the time that I am here, because I said, I gotta move soon. It's a lot that's not right with this place. One being the burner's not working. So instead of me being nice and just using the one burner and not saying nothing, I started voicing my concerns and saying something because I'm paying and I deserve to have stuff working properly as well. So they had to buy a whole nother set and new pots that go with this induction stove. And the bathroom like smells. I don't know what it is about it. Like, I've bleached the bathroom since I've been here and it still has an odor. And I messaged the guy and he's like, yeah, the apartments on the first floor here always have like a stench or something. And like the toilet and beignets, I know I'm saying that wrong and I cannot think of what the word is, but y'all know what they have over here in Europe to clean your booty with. That stuff be leaking water everywhere, and it's like, okay, I'll clean it up once, but at the same time, it's not really, I shouldn't have to clean this up being as I'm paying these high prices. So I messaged him, he's just like, oh yeah, that happens from time to time. Well, like, why you ain't say that when I moved in, one? And two, I'll come and like try to like tighten the bolts or whatever, but it still has like some leakage from time to time and stuff. So I feel like, listen, y'all need to do something about this. But and all that to, I say all that to say, one, this is an update of what I got going on, but two, if you paying for something, get your money's worth. There's no need to be like, okay, I can deal with the one burner, or okay, I'll wipe up the leak. Like, no, tell them, be on it, especially if they raising prices and money this and money that. Like, you know, get your money. So get what you paid for, basically. So that's what I'm saying, everything. And I think it is kind of like annoying them a little bit, but until the end of February, when I gotta officially be gone, if something happened, I'm gonna voice my opinion because I'm paying to stay here. And the initial price we agreed on, you're trying to renege on that. So I'm going to be vocal. No, I don't want minimalist stuff. I'm paying these high prices, so I want both burners that work. If I want to cook two things at once, that's what I'm finna do. So y'all see me set up that. What else I got to tell y'all? I am still working on my designs for a luxury brand that is going to be due really soon, and I don't feel like I'm where I want to be at. And I also kind of need like more instructions from the professors, or one professor anyway, but he's like so busy. Like, he's here, he's there, he's da 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 da. He's always this person working with someone, they gotta do this. And so I went yesterday trying to like be verbal, like, hey yo, I need to set up a time, can we work, can I like go over with you like what I have questions for you, da da. And he was like, afternoon maybe. So I guess that meant like maybe in the afternoon, but I do got stuff I have to do in the afternoon. And it's so frustrating because in the afternoon we still didn't go over my concerns. And another student in my class was kind of like, here you're gonna have to like be on them every day, like, yo, I need help, I need help, I need help. Or, you know, really, I don't even really need help for what I'm doing. I just have a question for him to make sense out of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on other things that I got to work on until I can, like, I guess, nag him to death for what I need, to ask my question, or for him to show me what I need him to show me. Which I feel like is insane. I should not have to do that. Like, if I, as a paying student, you know, if I have a question, you know, you get paid off of my money, so answer my question and not give me the runaround where I gotta hunt you down, find you, make free time. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that is crazy, but that's the game we playing here. I don't know, y'all already heard me talk about like trying to have my voice heard in the classroom, and I guess me and other students. So if you haven't heard about that, go watch episode 1 because I talk about that in episode 1. But that's where we at. I'm gonna try to be productive, but I'm gonna set this stuff up, clean everything off, because I don't know if these pots are like new or what, but I'm definitely gonna wash them out before I use them, obviously, and wipe down that. And I'm probably gonna make something to eat as well. I'm thinking about like a protein bowl, not bar, with like rice, chicken, and broccoli, because that's what I bought. And I had like some soy sauce. Soy sauce was kind of expensive here, but I want to use it and not like, because I had made fried rice, but I want to use like all of it and not let it go to waste. So I'm probably going to use that in my little protein bowl as well. But yeah, just a little update. It's been days later since I picked up the camera. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm currently in H&M. I wanted to get some scarves to cover my face, because my face always be so cold. Like, as it's starting to get colder out here, especially in the morning and late at night, my face always be cold. So I don't be seeing nobody with the scullies out here, and I don't want to be that person. So I was like, let me get a scarf or something to wrap around my face when I be walking. The prices in here not too bad. Let me show y'all something. This how you know you're in Europe, when H&M got this kind of stuff. The beading, the twill. This is kind of cute. All right. It's another day. My vlogging international student diaries from the other day was not complete. Like, I literally started to catch y'all up on what I was doing, and then I stopped vlogging, recording. So I apologize for that. It's some days later, but let me catch y'all up. I'm sitting here with some tea, some chamomile, because I'm finna go to bed. That day, I feel like it was like 2-3 days ago, I went to H&M. I did buy me a scarf because, like I said, my face be cold. And I went to like this leather store and bought me a leather bag, a little crossbody one. No name brand or nothing, just real genuine Italian leather because that's what I wanted. And I actually saw this bag when I first came to Europe. I was like, I should get this bag. Like, this bag won't come in handy. But I didn't buy it. But then I went back that day and I did buy the bag. I had to show y'all the bag another time. But it was like mad raining that day. Y'all, the bumps that be popping up on my face be so annoying. But it was raining that day, and I walked from the H&M to the place where I got the leather bag from, and it was quite a walk in the rain. No umbrella. I didn't have no umbrella or nothing like that, just my hood soaking wet, which was so annoying because like the weather app didn't even call for rain or anything. So yeah, and then I had to come back and do like laundry, grocery shop, all that good stuff. I have to show y'all my laundry process. But yeah, anyway, fast forward to today. I had classes and stuff today. I'm getting ready to go to bed and stuff. I got my night clothes on. I got a Howard shirt on, obviously, and my bonnet and stuff. But I want to tell y'all that tomorrow I'm going to Florence. Little trip to Florence. We're going to be meeting with some brands, or a brand, a luxury brand, Ferragamo, tomorrow. I actually want to record and like show y'all the process, but I heard that like we're not allowed to record in there, or at least in a part of there. So I'm gonna try to get what footage for you guys that I can, but I will be getting up super early tomorrow, and it's already late here. So yeah, just want to catch y'all up on that. And that's really why I went back and bought the bag, because I was like, oh, this bag could be a great bag for little small crossbody bag to travel to Florence with, so I don't have to take like a big book bag or anything. And I still want to look like business casual. Not that they gave us a dress code or anything, but I didn't want to just like have on like a Nike fanny or nothing like that. I don't know, maybe it's just an excuse to spend some money, or buy the bag, but that's definitely what I did. And yeah, I've had a little bit of a long day. I don't know, like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like certain things happened at me, just like, you know, like, I don't know. I'm walking, y'all, getting off the metro, and this lady, she is not looking where she's going at all. Mind you, it's like a group of us. We fresh off the metro, trying to walk on the outside, and this older lady, she's not looking where she's going. She's walking one way, but looking in another direction. So I'm like, yo, this lady finna bump into me. But at the same time, I don't really speak Italian. I should have said scusa or something like that, but she kind of does brush into me. And when she realizes, or like when she brushes into me, she like mean mugged me, like I did something to her, or like she was irritated because she touched black skin, or I don't really know what it was. I could be wrong, I don't know, but the mug was like OD crazy. I'm like, dang, for an old lady, you got attitude. And on top of that, you ran into me. Like, what you want me to do? It's people all around me. Like, you're the one walking in the wrong side. Like, what do you want me to do? And not looking where you're going. And then as I keep on walking back to my place, this guy, I want to say, but I don't know if I should say this on the internet. He is like looking in store windows. He has a cigarette in his hand, a guitar on his back, and he's just like looking in the store windows. And as I'm walking, you know, closer to where he's looking in the window at, he like starts walking, but then he stops again at the next one. And then there's a whole nother group of people walking in the opposite direction. So group of people walking in the opposite direction, me here in the middle, him on the side looking at the store windows, walking and looking, don't really know what he's doing. So I just try to like go squeezing, you know, where I'm at, kind of go around him. I'm probably kind of like walking a little fast, got a little pace to me going, just doing my thing. And I don't know if that like irritated him or what the deal was, because then sometime later, like, he speed walks past me and is like walking forward but looking back like at me for like a cool minute straight, just staring at me. And I'm just in my mind, I'm like, okay, so you just gonna look at me or what? Like, I didn't touch you, I didn't do nothing to you. Like, what's the deal? Like, I don't know, like, people be weird sometimes. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna catch up with y'all tomorrow and we gonna see Florence for the first time here at the palace. All right, y'all, excuse the dirty window, but I want to hop in here and tell y'all some information. So where we had to meet up at for Florence, that area I kind of get lost in a little bit. But I seen one of my classmates and I'm like, hey, do you know exactly how we're supposed to get to here or where we're supposed to go? And she's like, yeah, follow me. Mind you, she's like totally Italian. And during this time, I will say it felt like the class was very divided. Like the Italians only hung with Italians. Part of the international kids that were international but spoke Italian hung together, and then like the international kids were together. And there was only 4 of us total international, but that kind of split up where 2 hung out with each other and then the other 2, me and another person, hung together. But during this trip to Florence is the first time I felt like we started to be like more of a class and more like talking with one another in a way. So yes, it was an Italian girl that I had seen who pretty much speaks Italian, a little English. But I was like, hey, you know, I'm lost. Exactly what way we have to go. She's like, no problem, just follow me. And we met up with like the other girls who speak Italian only. And I guess they had planned to go get brunch or something before we had to be where we had to be. So they were speaking Italian. I didn't know what they were saying. But then like part of the group started to walk. And then one of the girls that speak only Italian, another different girl, she waved to me as to say, come on. And then someone else was like, we're going to go get breakfast. And then after we ate our breakfast, they told me how to like read like the train method that I was supposed to take, the one I booked, and how to get on and stuff. And just, you know, it was really nice and helped me get around because I'm definitely not from here. So I do appreciate that. And anyway, I'm on the train, as you can see. The architecture is so vulgar, if that's the right word. But this is stuff we did study in art history back in America. penises and all. And then there's one over here. Not the rain starting. Dang, Florence. Can we have a rain-free day? And once we got here, they had Ben's trucks waiting for us. I was a little shocked, but then again, we had to pay for all this. This was their cafeteria. It was really big with a lot of different food options. As we enter into this next clip, before this, we all went out to eat because we had got done with all our Ferragamo activities for the day. And it was the international students plus the international students that spoke Italian that went out to eat together. And I say we all had a really good time, and it was good because it wasn't just like the normal cliques that we usually have. Like, I think, as I was saying earlier, the trip made us open up a little bit more, get to know one another, which is great because we're a class. Walking back to the train now. The next day on our lunch break, we went to go visit Fendi, but as soon as we walked in there, they confiscated our phones, so I was not able to get any content for you guys. But on our lunch break, a group of us did go out to a restaurant and eat, so I do have a small clip for you guys. Y'all, they got a robot to deliver the food.